At 4 in the morning, 17th of April 1958, in the shorelines of Padang, the deafening blast of cannons marked the start of Indonesia's military campaign to defeat the PRRI Rebellion. As the guns went silent and shore bombardments have ceased, Indonesian Marines loyal to the Republic landed in Tabing Beach. This was the first for many, and one of them is the ship who cratered the beaches, the KRI Gadjah Mada. To see the story of KRI Gadjah Mada, we have to see the story of the N-class destroyers. The N-class wasn't much different than the previous J or K-class destroyers. Armament-wise, they were exactly the same. The N-class was only built due to the cost overruns on the L and M-class destroyers, hence why being 99% the same with J and K-class, they were named the N-class. Originally built for the British, the Dutch government bought two under-construction N-class destroyers. At first, it was intended that Norseman, later renamed to Nepal in Australian service, and Norman was the ships given to the Dutch. But a bombing raid on Norseman made the Admiralty give non-pareil and noble to the Dutch government. The purchase process was similar to a fundraiser, since most of the fund was raised by those in the East Indies and was able to raise £400,000. Noble becomes Van Galen, while non-pareil becomes Cherkides. Cherkides will be the one we're focusing here. She served in the British 7th Destroyer Flotilla, where she undertook Operation Ironclad, US 7th Fleet by October 1942, where she evacuated troops from Timor twice. On January, she was given escort duties, escorted 11 convoys, including a convoy pamphlet. On February 1944, she was allocated to the British Pacific Fleet, until October 1944, where she resumed escort duties. She was undergoing refitting when the war ended. After intense and bloody fighting for 4 years in 1949, Indonesian independence was recognized. As part of the Round Table Conference, the Dutch was to assist, train, and advise in creating a professional and modern armed forces for the Indonesians. In this Nederlandse Militaire Missie, as it's called, the Dutch lent the Indonesian army with surplus Mustangs, vehicles, and even some of their ships. One of those ships is the aging HRMS Cherkides, which by 1951 is relegated to secondary duties. Cherkides officially became part of the young Indonesian Navy in 1951. At this time, the very young Indonesian Navy mostly consists of tugboats and corvettes fitted with very light armaments. So the addition of a full-fledged destroyer to the Navy list was a very huge deal and a stepping stone towards a larger Navy. However, being a decade-old vessel with quote-unquote ancient equipment made maintenance costs insanely high. But that would not deter Gadjah Mada. She went on her first actual engagement in the shores of Padang. In 1958, as part of Operation August 17th, she helped crush PRRI rebels in Sumatra. Later on, as part of Operation SAPTA MARGA 4 or Operation Merdeka, to crush the Pemerintah rebellion in Sulawesi. During her last years for the Indonesian Navy, she acted as a trading ship, and in 1961, the service came to an end. She was stripped off the Navy list and scrapped in the Netherlands in the same year. By 1961, she was already been replaced by KRI Imam Bonjol and KRI Surapati of the Almirante Clemente class of destroyers, right before the Soviet era of the Indonesian Navy.